Our next speaker should be here. Well, I saw him come in. There he is. There he is. Sifu Rafael. I think you're muted, Sifu, because I muted you because you came in and we heard voices. So I muted
I
you.
apologize. There I am. Hello,
All
hello.
good,
Good
all good.
morning.
So
Wow,
Sifu's
Lori
going
is
to
just a
take
powerhouse, huh?
She is. She's a crazy
Yeah, yeah.
powerhouse. It's like so amazing. Everything she ever teaches is like, wow. I'm madly writing.
That's a great
So
thing. That's a great
Sifu
thing.
is equally as amazing, but he's going to speak about sales from another angle. So with that, I'm going to give you Sifu Rafael, who has a huge, is it 10,000 square foot dojo in New York? Is that what
That's
it is?
correct.
Yes.
Yes.
I like showing off for him. He's all humble, but I'm not. So, because I'm
Thank
super
you.
happy for him. So, with that, I am going to stay quiet and mute myself. Sifu, take it away.
Thank you so much, Marianne. Wow, what a pleasure. Thank you. And by the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from the world. Right now, I'm in New York. And let me start by saying how thrilled I am that you have asked me to be here more than once, right? This is not my first time, and I'm thrilled that you allowed me to do that. And to be here with you today, I am so humbled by you, young lady. You do some incredible things. And guess what? Not only you a good friend of mine, we've become good friends, but you're also my accountability partner, Dr. Reverend Marianne Paget. And I'm so grateful for you allowing me to share my ideas and my action plans, if you will, on this amazing summit. So today, I want to share something that I deeply, deeply believe in. This summit is going to help so many of you transform from what you are currently doing to what you're going to be doing tomorrow and in the future. So definitely what Lori talked about is take notes. There's some incredible speakers who are going to be here with us today. So I always look to learn from incredible people, and so many of the people on this panel teach great lessons and have great information to share with all of us. So, yes, I too will be taking notes, right? So, think about your life. Today, we're talking about sales. So, I invite you to consider this. What if your next sales breakthrough isn't a new strategy, but it's your own clarity? What if the real edge isn't found in more hustle, but in better, are you ready for this? Health, in better health. That's the conversation I want to have with you today. How aligning your body, your mind, and your spirit can directly fuel better conversations, deeper trust, and yes, more sales because I love business and business is about sales. You can't be in business without that. And so this is the heart of what I've created. It's called Sifu's Mind Body Method. It's a system developed from decades of experience from teaching, coaching, leading, and living through adversity. It's grounded in 7 powerful principles that I share consistently day in and day out. But I don't just share them, I live them. These are the principles: mindset, movement, nutrition, hydration, fasting, journaling, and faith. Is it okay if I walk you through some of these? Thank you. I appreciate that. So these are not set in stone as rules, but as reminders for you. Because when you reset you, man, everything else easily follows. You've likely experienced this before. You're doing this the right things, everything, every day, in and out. the calls, the outreach, the follow ups, and you need to do follow ups in sales. You've read the books, attended the seminars, and yet you still feel stuck. You're stuck in a situation, you feel drained, you're foggy, you're frustrated sometimes. That's not because you're missing a sales script. So many, listen, when you get a sales script, you know firsthand, you can't just read it off to somebody. You have to internalize it. And it's because maybe your system is out of sync. The truth is, your energy, I would write this one down. Your energy sells before your words ever do. That script is nothing without you, without your energy, without your focus in it. You got to internalize that script so that your sales are better. Your clarity is more powerful, and it has to be more powerful than your technique. So let me remind you, sales begins with alignment. Sales begins with alignment. When your alignment is off, poof, my goodness, you are off. If your alignment is off, so many things do not feel right. You may already know everything is off when your alignment is off. And let's get real here. Can I get real with you? Can I do that now? Seriously, can I? Are you ready for this? I'm going to tell you some hard truths. Here it is. Alignment begins with your health, your physical, mental, and emotional health is what sales are going to be for you if you want to have great sales or mediocre sales. When we consider sales, are they powerful? Or they're just you're just reading from a script? It has to come from the heart. What I'm going to walk you through is not just a theory. These 7 principles have carried me through hospital beds, boardrooms. They've shaped who I am, not just as a leader, but as a human being. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's get into these. Here are the 7 pillars in no particular order, as they all matter. Mindset. You need to reclaim the inner edge of who you are. Mindset is your foundation. Everything else stands on it. Everything. If your internal narrative is, I hope this works, or I'm not good enough. Have you ever said that to yourself? I'm not good enough. I don't think I can do this. Your sales will reflect that. But if your mindset is rooted on purpose and belief, I got to tell you, people will feel that. They will feel your energy. I lived this firsthand. As a kid who had polio, I had to learn how to walk again. Every step was uncertain, but I kept stepping. Nothing was going to stop me. I'm not a quitter. I don't know how to quit because mindset isn't just about thinking positive. It's about creating mental patterns that support your mission. Each morning, before you speak to anyone else, speak to yourself. I do this every morning. This morning, I actually got out of bed at 4:27. I don't know. I looked at my phone just to see what time it was. But I already had been up prior to that because I was having an internal conversation, first with God and then with myself. So try this. Say to yourself, these are affirmations. I am amazing. I serve with clarity and purpose. My words carry value. Don't underestimate the compound effect of your mental training. The first thing you do in the morning, first thing, not the second thing. Don't do that. You come first. Your sales, if you're in sales, and guess what? If you think you're not in sales, take a look again. You're in sales. If you want to date, you got to sell yourself. If you're a child, your kids are going to be the best salespersons. If you're a parent, you got to sell your kids on getting their homework done. Anything and everything we do in life is sales. So your sales are the most important, and you need to have that self belief. So train for it, train for it, train for it. The second thing I want to tell you is movement, the power of your energy. Movement to me is medicine, and I hope it is for you too. If it's not, it should be. So every high performer I know moves their body with intention, not just their mind, but their body. And it's not just fitness, it's focus. When your body is in motion, your brain is in flow. When your mind is in focus, your whole body is in flow. You need to show up, be present, be confident, and be clear. Before any big call, this is what I do. Before, I actually ran a little while before I got here, right? I move, I stretch, I even do some shadow boxing. I'll do burpees, I'll do push ups, I'll do all these things. But the most important thing about that is that it helps you breathe deeply because your posture and your tone, they go together. So your breath affects your trust. Energy leads the conversation. Movement doesn't just mean going to a gym, it means rhythm, move, dance a little, get moving. So 10 minutes a day before your first meeting, before your big event, before your sales call, move. It can shift your state of mind. Sales is a state of transfer, and your state is built on how you move because a sale is a state of transfer from funds, their funds, to your bank account. So think of it that way, right? So, third one is nutrition. You need to fuel for your focus, you need to have a sharp mind. And it's how we eat and when we eat. So, let me ask you, what did you eat the last time you felt totally clear and energized? To me, food is chemistry. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but to me, it makes so much sense. I use food as my medicine. It influences your patience, your ability to listen, and your cognitive sharpness. When you eat foods that are high in sugar or low in fiber and packed with additives, processed foods, when a man or a woman touches a food and they process it, you're no longer eating whole foods. So your brain gets sluggish. When you eat clean, I mean real whole foods, greens, lean proteins, healthy fats, your mind opens up. I love avocados. That's a great, clean food. That's it. When you eat right, your communication improves too because you're communicating with your body, with your gut. You become so much of a better listener. And that's everything you need in sales. You can't just talk, 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 talk. You have to listen to the client. What is their needs? What is it that they're looking for? Because if you start going in this direction and that's something that they want to stay away from, but you never listen to them, you're going to lose that sale. Not only that, you're going to lose all the referrals that should come your way. So start with one clean meal per day. Fuel for focus, not just hunger. Now let's talk about hydration. This, to me, is your super quiet superpower. Hydration. Have some water. Hydration impacts everything. Even a slight dip in hydration shrinks brain function. You're more reactive, less alert if you don't drink. You're slower to process. That's not a small deal in sales. Start every morning with 20 ounces of infused water. I'll tell you what I had this morning. I had lemon and mint. I actually had 24 ounces. I told you I got up at 4:27. I got dressed, went to the gym, worked out heavy. I did back this today. I got back home. I had 24 ounces of lemon and mint water. Then I took a nice shower, cold shower. I'm one of those crazy people that takes a cold shower. Here's the thing, when you're on a call, don't be ashamed to bring water with you. Bring water because guess what? I've been to people's homes and they never even offered me a coffee or tea or water. I bring my own. Don't be ashamed to do so. Bring a bottle of water to every call. If you have to go visit somebody, you go to a boardroom, bring your own. Don't wait for them to make the effort to even help you. Help yourself first. So that's a leadership habit, not an afterthought. You hydrate your brain, you sharpen your pitch. It's that simple. So fasting is number 5. Fasting is not about weight loss. You reset, you refocus, you reclaim. Also, fasting, like I said, is not about starvation. It's about strategy. Giving your body space between meals allows your system to reset, repair, and recalibrate. This is a machine, my friends. This is a machine. Treat it with care. If you have a performance car, you don't put crappy fuel, you put the best fuel. You take care of that machine. Why are you not taking care of this machine? You want better sales? Take care of your brain. Take care of your hydration. Take care of your nutrition. Repair and recalibrate with everything that we do. Fasting does that for you. It also teaches you discipline. I love using intermittent fasting as a game. I gamify it, and I do that with my clients. It sharpens your focus. Think about, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to tell you in a little bit how long of a fast I'm on currently, but let's think about what fasting can do. It can sharpen your focus, it builds confidence and your ability to lead, not to react. And I'm going to suggest start with a 12-hour window. Let your body, you let your full body work with you, not against you. When I fast, I totally think clearer. I feel more in control. I operate at a different level. I don't have to think about, oh, what am I going to eat? Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I use that to control everything I do. By the way, I was going to tell you, I'm currently at this moment, I'm on a 20 hours fast, and I probably will not eat till the 27th hour later today. So I have 7 more hours before I'm going to go hang out with my fiance. We're going to have some food. But also, it's the way I break my fast. I don't just go eat anything. There's a system, a method to how we break a fast. And I am energized. Could you tell? And I am clear headed. The sixth one, which is so powerful for me, is journaling. It truly is your sales mirror because you can write down what your last call was on, what triggered the sale, what made them say no, what made them say yes. So, journaling, you need to do this with after every sales call. If it went beautifully, write down what went well. Don't just go to the next one. Take 2, 3 minutes. This worked well, that worked well. You want to be exceptional at sales? Journal. It reflects what's working, what's not, and what needs to shift. Every evening, I ask myself, what did I win today? What challenged me? What intentions will I carry into tomorrow? Because when I journal at night, I already know that tomorrow I'm doing these things, these processes that I'm going to go through. So this takes 5 minutes. But the clarity it gives you lasts for hours. You're not the same person day to day. I hope you're not. I know I'm not. Every day I look to get better every single day. This is why I read. This is why, for me, I listen, I pay attention to the leaders that are going to be joining us today in this summit. We're going to be sharing with you. Listen with intention. If for some reason you missed any part of it, you need to watch the replay. And even if you caught everything, like a great movie or a great book, look at it again, listen to it again. Sometimes you need to hear the same message several times. But here's the thing, your journal can help you see your own evolution. I sometimes go back a couple of years and go, what was I thinking back then? Oh my God, I don't even think that way anymore. I've grown. And when you know yourself, you sell better, you lead stronger, you live freer. Let's talk about faith. To me, faith is the anchor that holds the vision that I have for my life. Every day, God walks with me, He holds my hand. I am so blessed. Think about your faith being your compass. I talk about God, but you may not. It doesn't have to be religion for you. But the belief that something greater than yourself is guiding you, I think that's a belief that you need. Me personally, God guides me. It may not be that for you. It could be whatever it's spiritual for you is, or even if you're an atheist, something has to guide you. Personally, I believe in God. Whatever works for you, go with it. That which helps you with your steps, which are ordered. And I talk about ordered because you need to follow those steps. That's your purpose. It's not just the profit, it's the impact you make in other people's lives that gives you way greater sales than if you were just looking for the number. Oh, I'm going to sell this and I'm going to make this amount of money. No, I'm not selling this to make the money. I'm selling this to help somebody. That's the that's how when you make more money. So when you sell from faith, from what your belief is, people feel it. There's no neediness in your part, no push, just power, power in you. So my faith has carried me through injury, loss, and reinvention. It's what birthed this method that I call Sifu's Mind Body Method. So ask yourself, what anchors you? Ask yourself right now, what does anchor you? Because when you're anchored, my friends, you are unstoppable. Think about integrating everything in your life and bringing it all together. So let's pull everything I've talked to you about together: mindset, movement, nutrition, hydration, fasting, journaling, and faith. This is not a motivational checklist. This is an operating system. These are your internal tools waiting to be turned on. When you integrate even one of these consistently, you elevate. But here's the key: be consistent. Your presence sharpens your beliefs. Your presence sharpens who you are. So present yourself at a higher level. Your language shifts. Speak at a higher level. Your energy attracts. Let that energy attract the right people into your life. Maybe you need a coach. Maybe you need Lori. You may need Marianne. You may need me or anyone else who's going to be speaking today. You may need assistance. Never be afraid of asking for help. I have coaches, I have mentors. I coach and mentor people every single day of my life. When you do that, when you put it all together, your sales becomes the byproduct, not your burden. So here we are. Maybe none of this was new to you, but maybe you were ready to finally hear it today. Maybe I spoke something into you that is going to make you realize that wealth and sales don't happen without your health. And if this was new to you, welcome. You're in the right place. So don't try to implement all 7 components of what I told you today. Pick one. Commit for a week. Notice the changes that happen inside of you. Then pick another and then slowly stack them. Transformation works, but you need to do the work, one aligned action at a time. I want to thank everyone for allowing me to share this with you. Thank you, Marianne, for holding the space that you do every month, month in, month out. You bring incredible people to this platform. And thank you for doing the work that it takes for clarity. And I see another powerful human being about to be joining us. Jose Escobar's in the house. And by the way, I gotta be honest with you. Both Reverend Dr. Marianne and Jose Escobar are doing Sifu's Mind Body Method. And I am so grateful for both of you being part of it. Thank you for allowing me to share today.
Thank you. Thank you. You're muted, Marianne.
I'll stay on for another minute. I'll stay on for another minute because I want to hear for a second.
Well, because I was going to say to everyone, I hope he mentions that I'm in the program. And I love it because I'm doing 2 programs right now because losing weight and making myself healthier and stronger is my mission. It's my mission all the time. It's also has been up until now probably my biggest challenge. Let's call it challenge instead of a weakness. It's not something I thrive at. So I'm challenging myself all the time. So that's why I'm in two programs simultaneously so that my mindset can be, you're not going to have ice cream. So I wanted to tell you, I went to the store the other day. I did not buy ice cream, and I'm so happy. And I was going to tell you something else, and it was something that we were talking about. Now I can't
We like
remember.
the fact that you're happy.
I am happy. And what did I do? Something. Oh, I because you told me to work within a time frame. So I too now have a 4 hour time frame that I eat, as opposed to I kind of gave myself a 2 hour time frame before, which is kind of hard, right? So I'm giving myself a 4 hour time frame, and if I manage to eat most of everything in that time frame, I'm super happy. And
You're
yes,
talking about an eating window.
eating
We have
window.
a fasting window and an eating window. Most Americans do a 12-hour eating window. The minute they wake up till the minute they go to sleep, they eat all day long.
Yeah.
And when you can slow that down and make it less, maybe go to 10 hours, go to 8, go to 6, go to 4. But you don't have to do that every day, right? Sometimes when you know you're going to have an event, maybe you do go to an 8-hour eating window, but it doesn't have to be the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep. So thank you for that.
So thank you so much, Sifu. So important. I love the way, what was the, when you said fasting clears up your mind, which cleans up your pitch,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Sharper
yeah.
pitch, sharper mind,
Look,
sharper pitch.
I'm on a 20-hour window right now, and I said I'm not going to eat for another 7 hours. But then when I do, I feel energized. I can go work out again. I already did a workout this morning, but
I'm
I
going to
probably
eat.
will work out again.
Yeah, what time is it?
All
35.
right, I'm gonna let Jose, the man, he's not a myth. The guy is a legend, and he's a legend because he is my brother, and I love him. And Marianne, thank you for letting me be here. All right,
So
you
yeah,
guys.